Hello and welcome to my Tormented Souls playthrough. I've played this game a number of times and I just thought I'd do a YouTube video going through it again. I've streamed this game a couple times on my Twitch channel, but I decided let's have a nice, relaxed playthrough again. This is a game that came out, I think, 2 years ago now, and I liked it from the second I played the demo. I immediately knew this is something I was going to enjoy. It harkens back to early 2000s, late 90s survival horror. In fact, it really seems like a game that would have come out for the Nintendo GameCube around about 2004. It's got a lot of similarities to, well, at least it feels, it's invoking a lot of same stuff from Resident Evil 1 Remake, which I appreciate because that's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, so I really like this game, and I thought I'll just play it through again on YouTube in a nice, calm and chilled out session. So let's start the game. Alright, that's a lot of plants. Alright, straight off the bat, that's too many plants. I guess you got a big window like that, probably a good place to put your plants. Alright, here's our main character. Getting ready for a day out, I guess. I like how it's nice and bright and... Dear God, that was loud. What the hell?
A letter for me? I never receive letters.
This takes place in 2023, then yeah, that is weird. Who sends letters these days? You get a letter, it's usually a bill. It's never welcome. Uh-huh. Oh. Wait a minute. Huh. That's strange. I also got sent a letter this morning. In fact, it says, Caroline Walker. That's weird. Now I'm concerned. Let's have a look at it. From John Doe. That's always a good sign. Wildberger Hospital, Winter Lake, Blackwood Island, Canada. To Caroline Walker. 578 Rain Street, Campbell River, Canada. It's even got the same stamp on it. Strange. Let's open it up.
Ah!
Ow. Okay, it's a photo of two young girls. If I open this up and find a photo... Hold on, let me just open this up as well. Yep. It's the same photo. I didn't get a splitting headache, though. Interesting. You think you can abandon us here? I didn't abandon anyone, as far as I know. Uh-oh. My past is coming back to haunt me.
It's been 2 weeks since I received that letter from the Wildberger Hospital. Since then, I haven't been fine. I can't get out of my head the image of those little girls. I can't sleep. And when I am able to fall asleep, it's only to dream horrible nightmares. I need to know what's going on. What's the meaning of all of this? I'm going to the Wildberger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this strange photo. I need to know what's going on.
It is strange, I gotta give her that. I too am now invested. Ooh, that is a very opulent hospital. Okay. Ooh. Well, looks like someone forgot their Hippocratic Oath. Private restroom. Uh-oh. Something tells me this hospital is not up to code. Yeah, those. Yeah, I woke up after surgery with one of those things down my throat. It is one of the most uniquely uncomfortable feelings ever. It's very, very weird. Well, that's quite the turn. Starting to think you shouldn't have come here. Okay. Yeah, first things first, let's get dressed. What is that bathtub full of? It's weird green liquid. I don't think it's just water. Why was I connected to the respirator? Respirators and oscilloscopes. What did they do to me? I don't know, it looks like they were trying to keep her alive but unconscious, maybe for some tests, or, I hate to say it, but harvesting? Oh, I wouldn't take that off. That's... I guess you gotta see though, right? Yeah. I don't know what you were expecting. I wonder if you would immediately know if you lost your eye. Like, would you feel the sensation, or is there such thing as phantom limb for a missing eye? Or would that sensation of having an eye being missing immediately be obvious? I don't, there's so many questions. I'd have to ask someone who's been through the same situation. Speaking of, did this come with a letter? I was wondering why I have a giant eyeball. Huh. I guess we know what happened to it then. That's gone. I have no idea where that's gone. Anyway, back to the game. We're here trying to figure out what that letter was, and now we've woke up naked, missing an eye in a bathtub. I'd also maybe check for any scars near where your kidneys used to be. Really figure out what's been going on here. Where the hell... Okay, this does not look like a recovery room or surgery. This kind of looks like a break room or like a changing room. It did say private room, so this is someone's private bathroom, because there's lockers and stuff here and a bench. This is like maybe where the janitor keeps his stuff. Let's try that door. Ah, nothing. The doorknob is missing. I can't open it. And we got nothing in our inventory to help us. Let's have a look at the inventory. So, unlike Resident Evil, say, where you have limited inventory space, depending on the character you play as, in this game you basically have infinite space. You can pick up every single item, every resource, every file, and you'll never have to worry about running out of space. So that trims down a lot on the backtracking. So for new people who maybe have not played a Resident Evil or a survival horror game in general, this might be a good one to start off with, because there's slightly less to worry about. And it's a good way of introducing you into the genre, especially this kind of fixed camera, tank control kind of thing. So, our inventory is split into items, resources, which is my costume right now, we'll ignore that, and files. The only file we have right now is the photo, which I also have a copy of, strangely enough. You just think you can abandon us here. So, did she abandon these two girls? A damaged photograph of two girls, text went away, who appear to be twins. She didn't recognize who the girls were. Do not let shadows embrace you. What does that mean? That is a great question. Instructional sheet. Basically how we play the game. So unlike older survival horror games, we have both tank controls and advanced controls at the same time. So we can using the analog sticks, we can use the 360. We can run around a lot easier. So for instance, this is me running around with the analog stick. As you can see, very smooth, very responsive. We can turn around instantly. There's no big turnaround. I don't know if there's a quick turn in this game actually, but if we go down to the directional keys there, you can see this is more classic tank control. So if we want to turn, we have to do that and move forward. You can tilt it and move around, but as you can see, it's a bit more stiff, it's a bit less responsive. But the fact that you can play both without having to go into a menu and changing is really cool. So this room is basically going to teach us, obviously, what the controls are, but how we're going to play the game. So if we go over to this cabinet, we can go into an inspection thing here and open the shiny little latch there. Aha! In old pocket watch, there's a latch on the crown. There we go, which opens it up. An old photograph of two young twins. Oh, time stood still when my two angels fell from heaven. So as you can see, turning items around and inspecting them is obviously very key to working out puzzles and solutions to stuff in this game. Alright. Okay, we need a 4-digit code to get into that. Let's have a look around. That toilet is disgusting. Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem hygienic in here, does it? Let's have a look at these lockers. Aha! A diary. I thought I wouldn't be able to believe anymore. All this time I refused to let hope grow inside my chest, but now that Maria is pregnant, again, I'm going to believe again for Maria, for those little souls, for me. Today is the happiest day of my life. After all the suffering we've endured for the past few years, Maria, my beloved wife, has blessed me with two beautiful angels. But there's more. After all this time, she returned to me. She looked at me with her eyes wide as if she'd not seen me in years, like she was waking up from a dream. That is not all. Something odd happened when I checked my watch to find the exact time at which the first baby Emma was born. As I opened the lid, the glass cracked, and the hands utterly stopped. I do not think this event have some meaning or other. I'm not a superstitious man, but Maria insists that it's a sign. She started using the hour as her lucky number and uses it for everything. So, we've looked around, we found diary entry, we found an item, obviously related. So, if we go back into our files, have a look at that pocket watch again. So apparently it stopped working when they were born. So the time is 12:35. That's 4 numbers, let's try it on the padlock. Ooh. 12:35. There we go. Alright, and we get the padlock. For some reason. Oh look, it's got the developer's name on it. Alright, let's open this up. A wrench. Aha, a rusty old wrench. The jaw size is adjustable. Okay, we got wrench is a good tool to have in a survival horror game. I highly recommend carrying one with you at all times. Use. Oh. Ah, it can be modified. So, we're not done learning yet. A lot of items in this game will have adjustable points or places where you need to look at. If we move this, we can open it, and close it. So let's leave it there, and then let's try it again. This is the game teaching you, look at your items, check every detail, see if they're adjustable, see if you can modify them in some way they might have other uses. So now, we can use it. There we go. I think this room is a fantastic little tutorial area. It teaches you a lot. Not everything, but it teaches you our main kind of gameplay loop. Let's go out to the East Wing corridor. So, classic cameras here. Or classic fixed camera angles, I should say. A lot of candles everywhere. Who lit those candles? I feel like with my horror game bingo, we can take off a lot of stuff on this already. Probably, yeah, a lot of stuff. Candles, wheelchair, hospital. But anyway, let's concentrate on the game. What's down here, though? It's very dark. It's too... Whoa, oh. Now, if you recall, back in here, do not let the shadows embrace you. So we can't go into pitch black areas because it's dangerous. I personally think they could have done a better job teaching the player that. Having that on the wall is one thing, but actually seeing it happen is another. It's almost like we needed a cutscene where we can see a person or something going into the darkness and being killed, taken, whatever. It's a little unclear. I think it could have been explained a lot better. It kind of needed a cutscene to show what could happen, because we don't know the dangers yet. Aha. Creepy doll, that's also on the bingo. Thank you. Old gas lighter. Yeah. Oh, alright. Resources, equip. Alright, we have a light source now, so we can get through that super dark area over here. Okay, let's check down here. That's an odd, unsettling camera angle, isn't it? I think that's what's genius about fixed camera angle games like this, is they can do a lot of storytelling, environmental, and also they can infer a lot of feeling and emotion just with a certain tilt. Because what that told me is, we're about to see something slightly off-kilter, we're about to see something weird and possibly dangerous. Well, should have known. It seems okay in here. What's this? Nails. A clip of nails can be used with a nailer. Oh, there's that painting. Is it the painting of the Incubus? I can't remember what it's called now. That's a very famous painting. Actually, yeah, The Nightmare. There we go. Painted by Henry Fuseli in 1781. It depicts a woman in a deep sleep with a demonic incubus crouched on her chest. This recreation's amazing. Almost looks like the original. We've got another note here. Underground Cemetery, a report about the Tismute tribe. According to the latest archaeological discoveries on Winter Lake Island, which is the island we're on now, the Tismute tribe resided on the island for more than 500 years before being discovered by European settlers. Proof of this is an ancient underground cemetery found deep inside the cavern on the island shore dating from the 10th century. More than 286 skeletons belonging to 10-year-old children have been unearthed so far in the underground cemetery. All bones were buried in pairs, and experts suspect that they were twins buried together. We're getting a lot of stuff to do with twins. The photo in the watch, and now this. A lot of stuff with twins going on. It's locked. It appears to be open electronically, and there is no power to the place. Vending machine, it's out of order. Oh. Okay, we're not getting past that. It's operated by a hex socket. We may need a valve handle or a crank. Oh, creepy. Still gives me the creeps. Yeah, it's one of those really old ones that's like, part of it is like solid porcelain maybe, or probably plastic, and then other parts of it is soft. It's a weird combination of feeling. It's a weird combination of materials that doesn't go well together. It doesn't look. I mean, look at it. Nothing's terrifying. Examination room. Oh. And for those of you who are familiar with Resident Evil and survival horror games, you'll instantly know, oh, that's the save room music. Nice, calm music that lets us know that we're in a room where we're safe and we can save our game. Like so. Uh-huh. Tape is required to save progress. Ah, there's one now. 7-inch tape that can be reused to record information. So, much like Resident Evil, there are limited saves in this game. It's not too much of a big deal as long as you're paying attention to your surroundings. I think there's plenty of tapes available to save your game. You just need to not be saving every 5 minutes. But we'll save now, because we just started. And hit record.
An old magnetophone. It looks like it works. Recording my progress might be useful if anything happens to me.
It's the same logic that's used in Silent Hill 1, where the main character writes stuff on notepads just in case anyone finds them. He's a writer, so he kind of goes along with the whole thing, but he leaves notes detailing what's happened in case someone else happens upon them, so maybe they'll be able to work out what happened to him if he dies. It actually pays off later in Silent Hill 3, but I'll save that for the Silent Hill playthrough.
My
Maybe.
name is Caroline Walker. I came to Wildberger Mansion seeking information about 2 girls in a photograph I received in the mail a couple of weeks ago. The last thing I remember before losing consciousness was arriving at the hospital and entering the mansion's main hall. I remember pain and then nothing. I woke up sometime later connected to a ventilation machine. And my eye had been removed. Why? Why would someone do such a thing?
That is the mystery part of the mystery we're trying to solve.
I don't know what the hell is going on in this place, but I need answers. Every time I close my eyes, I see those girls. Am I going insane?
There. And we saved the game. I kind of like the fact that she kind of goes through what's happened, not only for the player, but for herself as well. I kind of wished that it'd be kind of cool, given how these games usually work, if you were to load up a save, there was maybe some dialogue of the character explaining what they were currently trying to do. For instance, if you were to load up a save, it's been like a couple days since you last loaded it, and the character would explain, I've done this, I'm currently trying to find blah blah blah, I'm trying to find the key for this door. It'd be kind of cool if you loaded it up and they had like a recap of what you just did. Because sometimes in this game, it's kind of hard to keep track of what you're doing and where you're going. Nothing interesting in the old files, and it's not plugged in. What about this guy? Is he friendly? Detailed mannequin of the human torso. Really shouldn't be surprised. I've read too many Japanese stories though, so I fully expect that thing to get up and move at some point, although might find it hard. Human organ, okay. Let's see. The left side of a plastic heart. Huh. Okay. Hey buddy, is this yours? Hello? No, I think he's still got his heart. Weird. Well, we'll take it with us. Like I said, we don't have to worry about inventory space because we have an infinite amount. Ooh. It's covered in blood. God, it reeks. I don't dare lift the sheet. Okay, maybe the safe room isn't that safe. Ooh, a vial of morphine treats minor injuries. It looks like it is very old. I would not use this, Caroline. Also, morphine's a painkiller. It doesn't heal. It masks the pain. Probably shouldn't use that to heal yourself. Oh, is that something on there? Nope. Okay. Right, let's head back to that hallway we were in before and go directly up. Maternity ward. Okay, no. Yeah, can't get in that either. We need to turn the power back on. Is that a plant growing out the... I think it's in a plant pot though. Weird. This place looks like it's been abandoned for a very long time. Oh, look at that on the wall. A nice little generator symbol with a big arrow. That's very helpful, actually. You'll see that a lot in this game where there's very good use of signage, which feels like a weird thing to say, but it's one of those things I don't think horror games take advantage of. I've played a lot of games and demos and smaller short games that take place in hospitals, and they don't take advantage of the fact that hospitals have signs everywhere. Something that you should really incorporate into your maps and your level design. Speaking of maps, we got a map of the area. So, in the original release, this was the only way that you could work out where you were, is go up to the map, but they updated the game with a map that you can take with you, which is over here. And if we spin it around, that gives you, press R to bring up the map. So, we're in this corridor, the one that's flashing green. Pharmacy? Pharmacy seems like a good place to go. Ah. Alright. Am I even allowed to show that? I might have to blur that. I don't know what YouTube's policy is with illustrations. Well, handle won't budge. There are symbols above a keyhole. Okay, so we need to find a key, but also there's something else going on with this. Can't quite figure that out yet. There's a diary here. 6th of June 1963. I was terrified of what William would do when he finally saw my naked skin, but my fears were unfounded. He accepted me, even with the scars on my back left by my father's whip. William asked me why he did it, of course. I explained that the pain was to redeem my sins. William will never look at my father in the same way again. That's never good. What's it called? Well, I guess in this case it wouldn't be self-flagellation, but flagellation, a way to repent for your sins through pain, is deeply disturbing. Oh, look. Ah, yes. Judith beheading Holofernes, painted by Caravaggio in 1602. It depicts Judith beheading the serial general in his tent after charming him. The recreation of Caravaggio's work is outstanding. Almost looks like the original. I guess, Caroline here is like an art major, or at least an art historian, maybe? Locked. Alright. We're not going down there. Let's go back here. Alright, let's go down this stairs here. Can I see that sign? Not really. Oh, we're going the right way, though. I don't know why the game is warning us of heart attacks, though. Continue going down into the basement to find the generator. Radiology. Oh, wheelchairs. Yeah, this place, ooh, looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. Dr. William Wahlberger. Since the patient's health is extremely delicate and the transfer could worsen their condition, I would advise against transferring them to the new hospital. The patient has cardiac inefficiency and requires immediate transplant. The patient passed away at 11:34 p.m. due to cardiac arrest. At the time of the death, they were holding onto a metal object. With the rapid onset of rigor mortis, I've been unable to remove it from their hand. Strange and very specific, maybe a clue. A hex end socket, it's missing a handle. So we saw something back upstairs that needed a hex socket. So this is part of it, but we don't have a handle. I also like the fact that there's a little bit of green on here. I don't know if that's like copper, but it's the same color green the gate was. Just in case you need to. It's a good way of visualizing something, and it helps a lot of other people because various people remember things in different ways. Having this green might trigger someone's memory. Oh, I saw that green previously. But given the fact that we just found a note over here, that might be a clue of where the handle is itself. Again, that's good item placement and good design. The basement. Alright, we're still heading towards the generator room, but this camera angle is very off-kilter, so I'm thinking it's a basement, so it's going to be creepy, but given what the camera's angle's telling us, we're about to enter a very... Thank you. Exactly. We're about to enter a creepy area. You can tell a lot by just a simple camera angle. Yeah, let's go the opposite way to that guy. Oh. It's been mutilated. What the hell is going on here? Someone's bad at their job is what's going on here. So it's kind of like, it's more Silent Hill fixed camera, because as you can see, it moves and changes as you move. Resident Evil doesn't tend to do that apart from a couple games. I think Code Veronica might do that, but that's more of a Silent Hill thing. It says on the wall, do not run. Now that could be advice for the player. Given how signage is very important in some parts of this game, I think that's a clue for the player. Like, don't run around because it makes noise. Okay. Why is that statue wearing a gas mask? That's odd. That's really, really odd. Please, noise a noise. Again, I think the game is trying to give you these subtle hints of how to play and how to go around. It's saying, don't run, don't make too much noise. Maybe try and be a bit more stealthy and quiet. You might be able to get around some enemies. Which is a good way of doing it. I like, yep, do not run. I like it. Also, don't smoke. But we're gonna run anyway. So I like breaking the rules. I don't want to go in the morgue. Thank God. I feel like the morgue's the last place we want to go in a game like this. Alright, let's follow the candles. Oh. How did he get around us? Oh, we around him. Alright. Well, I don't have a weapon. I cannot fight that thing, so we gotta run. Let's go into the extra room. That's fine. That's a heck of a cross. Yeah, I'd be freaked out too.
What the hell is going on here?
One of many great questions.
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
A person in a wheelchair with knives in his hands was chasing me.
You know what? That's a pretty good... Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, it's you. Don't you remember me? I'm the town priest. We met here in the chapel only a couple of days ago.
What? I'm sorry. I don't remember you. I certainly don't remember coming here before.
That is probably one of the most Canadian "I'm sorry" I've ever heard in my life.
I see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm old and get confused every now and again.
Uh-huh.
What is going on here, Father? Where is everybody?
The patients and the hospital personnel have been transferred to the new hospital in town. This old mansion has been left pretty much abandoned.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Why are all the lights off? I don't like this.
Yeah, the lights were on when we got here, so someone's turned them off.
I feel the same. Something evil is happening here. Something wicked that hides in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to turn on the lights?
The old generator has been playing up. It happens sometimes.
I guess that means he's familiar with the hospital mansion?
Go to the end of the hall and through the door that leads to the generator room. You can restore the power from there.
I see. I'll do that.
Wait. Take this with you. It's not much, but it might be useful. It's dangerous to walk around the mansion unarmed.
Is he about to hand me the Master Sword?
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a weapon?
His faith's his weapon.
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. A nailer with a modified air pressure tank to increase the power. Alright, this is essentially our handgun for the game. There are no guns in this. We have tools and power tools and weapons. Kind of vaguely similar to Dead Space, actually. Alright, let's equip that now, before we forget. So, if we equip the nail gun, we can't keep our lighter equipped, so we have to do one of another. And as we know, going into the darkness is dangerous, so let's for now just keep our lighter out and read this. Okay, reload, you press B, hold down LT to aim, and then press LT and RT to fire. But we also have a little dodge, which is going to be very useful. Another reason why I think this game is really good for newcomers to the genre as well. We have a little dodge. We can just jump back. Ooh. We don't have a stamina meter, so we can do that as much as we want, I think. Oh, without breaking the game. So that is very handy, actually. We'll get some use out of that for sure. I wish more survival horror games had something like that, just to even it out a little bit.
I came here looking for information about the two girls in this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
I see. What do you want to know about them?
Everything? Like, who are they? Where are they? What's going on?
Anything, really. I was hoping to find some leads around here.
I don't know what you're looking for, but I can tell you these girls are no longer with us. There was an incident some decades ago where they disappeared, never to be found again.
So, literally no longer with us, or dead. Need to be clear.
That sounds terrifying.
Indeed, if you want more details, you could try the mansion library.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find something there.
Thank you, Father. Take care.
Alright. We now have an objective. Find more information about the twins in the library. Let's have a look around this room for supplies. More nails, good. Gonna need those. Anything over here? No, just some computers not plugged in. Ooh. A crowbar. This is our melee weapon. Anything else in this room? Search all... One of the things you have to do in this game is search all the cabinets. There could be hidden stuff, like we found the morphine in the safe room as well. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. I'm going to do a quick sweep of the place, though, because there are hidden items around. No, looks like it's clear. Alright, let's head up here. Ooh, another diary. 1st of January 1967. William promised me that moving into the mansion where the city hospital is located would be the best for us, that it would allow us to spend more time together. These days, however, I find him spending every waking hour at work. I fall asleep waiting for him at night. His passion for medicine is what made me fall in love with him in the first place. Am I being selfish? Today is the happiest day of my life. William came running into the room, searching for something. His eyes traveled around the room, giving me no more than a few seconds of attention. But then he looked at me again, his eyes open wide. William came over to me and put a hand on my forehead. He pressed his fingers to my wrist and looked at me for a few seconds, unbelieving. His voice faltered when he spoke. "We're going to have a baby," he said. I felt sick. William took the rest of the day off. He acted like a child, laughing and speaking of the future, holding my hand the whole time. That night, we heard noise coming from the underground. It sounded like metal being struck over and over. We could not find sleep until early morning. Is that the same underground where there was, like, ritualistic sacrifices going on? Okay. Radioactive suits line the wall. Those are very old school radioactive suits. They're also gigantic. What the hell? Ooh. Morphine, good. Wooden boards are barring the door. Luckily, we just picked up a crowbar. There we go. I like the fact that there's an animation for this. It's very nice. I appreciate that. It's a nice little attention to detail. Okay. New room, can't really... I should probably keep the lighter out because it is very dark in here. A door. Door unlocked. Alright. Ooh, hard hat area. Ooh, come on, Caroline. Where's your hard hat? We gotta find one. There's a map. Map of this area. We're in the generator room. Let's go pick up the one that's lying down. Okay. Generator room. Ooh, what's that? A small valve. It appears to have fallen off something. Alright. Start. Oh. Alright, that's not working at all. Let's have a look. Now, emergency stop. 10 kg/cm. So, we need to get this to 10. It's barely getting to 5. Alright. Let's have a look around the room. We just found a valve handle. Let's find out where to put it. There was a thing over here. Nope. Ooh, is that a note? Yes, it is. There's an issue with the electric generator. The pressure of the gas must be exact for it to ignite. We want to get it to 10. The correct pressure is written on the control panel. Alright. Open. Right. Let's take this and put it there. Okay. So, right now it's pointed at 5. We need to get it to 10. But if you looked closely when we pressed the button, it actually went back 1. So I think we need to get it to 11 or 9. That goes all the way back. Let's test this out. It goes back. Nope. These must increase. Yes. So this increases. 10, 12. We need to go 1 back. Or that's 9.5. Okay. I think we need to get to 11 because it goes back 1 when we press the button. Because there's a problem with the pressure somewhere. Nothing we can fix though. So if we put it to 11 and then press it, there we go. Right, power is back on, which means we can put away our lighter and bring out a weapon. Now that it's no longer dark down here. Oh, yes, this guy's still here. Shoot, shoot, and dodge. Yeah. Oh, these guys are tough. Okay, is he still alive? No. He is still alive even. Now he's dead. Okay. Good tip for general survival horror games, especially fixed camera ones. If you want to know if an enemy's still alive or not, turn away from them and press aim. If your character doesn't immediately snap back over to them, due to the auto aim, that means they're down for good. It's handy in this game and Resident Evil and Silent Hill, for sure. I need to reload my gun, don't I? No, that's the dodge. There we go. Whoop. Right, power's back on, so we can go back upstairs and check out those 2 rooms that were locked with the electronic locks. I think there was one just over here. Was it the maternity ward, I think? Yes, maternity ward. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, pull the gun out, aim, see if there's any enemies in the room. It doesn't sound like it, but you never know. Something might be hidden around a corner. So the best thing to do is pull out your gun and rely on the auto aim to tell you if there's anything in the room. Seems like it's safe though. Pick up some nails. Full of various medicines. Nothing we can use though. One tip for these old fixed camera angle games is basically run over every surface. It's a bit more obvious in this game because we have prompts that appear. Some of the older ones do not have prompts, so you basically want to button mash the use button as you rub up against surfaces. You might be able to find something that's hidden. Quite a few times that's the case. Let's read this diary. Why is there blood on it? That's worrying. Lucas Houston, evening shift, electrical maintenance, 14:45. The nurses told me that a lamp was malfunctioning in the maternity ward. When I turned on the lights, I could see that one of the bulbs in the wall was indeed flickering. As I was getting ready to change it, a man came out of nowhere and grabbed me by the shoulders, pushed me back with strength unimaginable for someone his age. He told me not to touch it. I didn't want to argue with him, so I simply left. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Why did the old man prevent me from touching it? I should check it out. Okay, so there's a lamp in the maternity ward somewhere that's flickering. Oh, aha. Also, there appears to be a body. Let's maybe look at that first. Oh! Why are you still here? The fist is tightly quenched from rigor mortis. Chest left open in the middle of procedure. The heart is missing. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, hang on. Flip the switch. Damn you, live! Live, damn you! Okay. I don't think I can help this person anymore. But we need to get that handle from her. We could wait around for a few hours. Rigor mortis does eventually go away. The water is switched off. Good to know. Yeah, good. Alright, let's have a look at that lamp. Ooh. Secrets. It's obviously... Oh, hang on. Nope. Obviously, that old guy didn't want anyone learning about some sort of secret entrance. Little room. Oh. A new tape for saving. Good. Seems quite dark down here, so I'm gonna pull out my lighter just in case. Oh. A working mirror in a video game? Nothing behind it? Oh, what's that? Various mannequins are kept under these sheets. Why? Yeah, I mean, I guess hospitals can use mannequins too. It's not that common though. The music is building up to something which feels very unsettling. Oh. I could light this candle. Sure. You could. Why not? We did it. Gosh. Okay. Caroline, are you sure you want to do this? No, that's odd. All right. Okay. I think we can fully side with the supernatural side of stuff now. This isn't like Resident Evil where, well, this game is an odd mix of Resident Evil and Silent Hill, where it has the supernatural qualities of a Silent Hill and are those cages? The mad scientist experimenting people of Resident Evil, I guess. I think we're firmly in the supernatural world now. It's very It's very quiet, but something just moved. Yep. I don't know what it is, but just shoot. Oh god. Okay, it's down. Here's a strategy to save ammo. Shoot the enemy till they get knocked down, then equip your melee weapon and start hitting them. There we go. Just like the original Resident Evil 4. Shoot them until you knock them down, pull out your knife and stab them. Same basic idea. That's going to save you a lot of ammo in the long run. Oops. Which I don't... Can I? Yes, I can. So there's two ways of reloading in games like this. You can either pull out the weapon and actively reload, Or you can go to the ammo, press combine, and combine it with your weapon. The advantage of doing it this way is it pauses the game. When you active reload, you have to let the animation run, you open yourself up to being attacked. Right, let's have a look around this place. Morphine, good. Ooh, do some wall hugging. It won't budge. I need to force it somehow. Can I use... No, can't use that. It's too rusted to move. I'm probably... Well, we're gonna need to go find some WD-40. That's why I always recommend, if you're going to an abandoned hospital, always take a wrench, WD-40, and a crank handle. And some bolt cutters, of course. More nails? Oh god, oh, whoa, oh, it's too dark there. Hang on. Let me pull up my light. Uh-huh. Can't open it. That's the same photo, but they're missing their eyes. Water switched off. Surgical tools. They don't appear to be in good condition. I wouldn't worry about it. I think the patient's a little plasticky. There's a hole in his chest cavity. Well, we have part of a heart. It doesn't fit. Looks like we need to find the other part. Let's head back through the mirror. Because there was another room back at the start where there was another door that was sealed with an electronic lock. Thought I heard something there, never mind. Ooh, uh-oh. Something's in the hallway now. Okay, we don't know where it is, so let's pull out our gun, our weapon. Okay, she's not auto-aiming at anything, so there's a chance it's down here. Yes, it is. It's getting louder. You know what? We don't need to be down there right now, so we're not gonna fight it. Take it slowly. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, we got some distance here, so let's start shooting. Run! Oh, they've got ranged attacks. Quick, run in. Switch to melee. Finish him off. Whoa! Oh, there we go. We've got to watch out for that ranged attack. We're gonna have to dodge it if we can. Okay, I am out of ammo now. So, for instance, I could reload here, or we can go into the inventory, take that, combine it with the other one, instant reload. Oh, he's down. Okay, good. Got through that without getting injured. So as you see, if I was to reload usually, that's quite a long animation. You don't want to be doing that when you're being attacked. So, in that situation, it's advisable to go into your menu and reload via combination. Dentist room. Oh, yeah, okay. So, there's something over in that corner, because she's auto-aiming towards it. Dodge. Yes! Got him. There we go. So, through well-timed dodges and use of your melee weapon, you can usually keep track or not run out of ammo. But yeah, it's kind of hard to do. It takes a little bit of time to mastering it, especially the dodge. It's got quite a generous iframe on it, but you still need to be careful. Oh, look, human organ. Ah, they have a half of the heart. Okay, so we take that half and we combine it with the other one. Now we have a full heart. We can go back into the mirror world. Morphine, good. Do some hall wugging. Or wall hugging, as you'd usually say. Oh, another diary. 17th September 1941. As I crept quietly behind my father, the clock struck 1:30 a.m. I saw him enter the mausoleum after placing 3 elements on some kind of board. He went through quietly. I followed him at a distance, trying not to make a sound, for I did not want to be caught. At my mother's tomb, my father sank to his knees and rested his hands on the cold, sculpted marble figure of his wife. He began praying. I felt guilty following him. Seeing the cold and calculating man this way moved me. I was about to leave when my father stood up and approached the angel statue. Mother's marble tomb moved slowly to the side and exposed a narrow staircase leading into darkness. He climbed down the stairs. I hesitated for a moment, my legs not wanting to take another step, but was able to stand and follow him down. Once inside, I heard metallic sounds and the echo of running water. A few moments later, I bumped into a ladder. I climbed down and found myself in a long stone tunnel covered in pipes and sewage. I saw Father's silhouette turning a corner and I hurriedly followed. Before me appeared a huge metallic door and a group of men wearing strange suits like those worn to protect them from radioactivity. We saw those back in the X-ray room. Each carried a giant hammer. My father joined the group and they received him by hitting their hammers together. A hospital bed on each side of the group carried what appeared to be bodies covered in sheets. My father put on one of the disturbing suits. In my frightened stupor, I loosened a brick from the wall. It smashed against the floor with a sound of 1,000 buildings crashing down. I could feel their eyes turn to me as I fled back the way it came, their guttural voices screaming to catch me while they hit their hammers on the ground. Weird cult stuff, as usual. I mean, we already know this. Given the sacrificial... Oh, nothing useful. I thought there was something there. Oh, I didn't even notice the pile of guts on the ground. That's not nice. Ooh, nails, good. Reload the nailer. There. What? Okay. What has the dentist been up to? That he's putting stuff in people's chest cavity? Oh. Surgical tools, they don't appear to be in good condition. Well, it is a dentist office, isn't it? Okay. That thing's still down the corridor. It's not in our way, so I'm not going to go and fight it. It would be a waste of ammo. We need to go back through the mirror. It's a general rule of thumb in survival horror games. If an enemy is not actively preventing you from going somewhere or isn't in your way, just leave them alone. Don't waste your ammo. You only want to use your ammo if something is going to stop you. Or if you're in an area you want to be safe. It's a bit more, makes more sense in Resident Evil than in this game. This game's kind of more relaxed. Right. Put the heart in the creepy baby. Great. Sure glad I did that. It seemed almost alive for a moment. Mm-hmm. I don't like the mirror universe. Let's leave. Back up to the maternity ward. Why is someone getting surgery in the maternity ward? Like heart surgery in the maternity ward. That's not where the baby is. Okay, and as you can see now, her chest is all closed up. So what we did in the mirror universe had a real effect on the real world. Again, very Silent Hill-esque, where there's an other world that affects the real world and vice versa, maybe? We'll find out. Right, let's turn on the electricity and bring her back to life. It was a success. I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to turn this off. I don't trust that. I don't want to touch anything metallic that's hooked up to electricity. There we go, a T-handle. Still missing a socket though, so we need to go into our inventory and combine those together. There we go. Now we can head back to that large gate. Okay. Was that hang on. Who screamed? Was that this woman? Oh. Okay. She's gone. You know what? Let's just leave. That's a mystery for someone else to solve. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Just gonna leave, because, yeah, that's no. Just no. Wait a minute. That doll moved. That doll was over here before. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's just leave. We're done. We don't need to be here anymore. There we go. Let's get out of here. Right. Well, I don't know about you, Caroline, but I think we should just leave. You've already lost an eye and been hit over the head and like all sorts. Let's just leave. Oh no. Unusual key design. We're trapped. Damn it. Ah, I should have known this was gonna happen.